Why are you looking up there? The camera, they're right there. If you look up that way, you're gonna look like a weirdo looking up into space. They're gonna be like, what's wrong with her? Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have my mom here. She's been here visiting and I finally convinced her to do a get ready with me. So we're just gonna sit down here and put our makeup on and she's gonna try to make it as unawkward as possible despite the fact that she said she's nervous. So tell her not to be nervous. I told her just pretend you guys are just sitting there chilling. I mean, come on, look at this. I just made this real interesting by posting my hair back with this clip. So we're just going to sit here and get ready and do our makeup. I kind of have a look in mind that I wanted to recreate that I had seen Allison Wilburn, makeup artist, do. And so I'm going to try to do it. Not as fabulous as she does it, but that's what I'm planning on doing with my makeup. And she's still standing there posing. I told you, she's going to make this a little bit awkward, but I'll try to make it as unawkward as possible. What are you doing? Just be as natural as possible. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I'm just going to start off with my eyes because I'm going to be doing some glittery things, and I'm going to probably end up with it on my face. So, anyways, I wanted to mention too that I'm going to have a new filming schedule this year. I'm going to be uploading on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm not going to get rid of Friday Loves or Chit Chatterday. So I'm just going to, instead of uploading on Monday and Wednesday, I'm only going to upload on Tuesdays. It was just getting to be a little bit too much, and I want to do a little bit more with my blog this year. So in order to do that, I needed to cut back from 4 days of uploading to 3 days of uploading. So I'm going to start off with Rule. This is by MAC, and I'm just going to create a really warm eye. Are you going to tell them what you're doing?
I'm shy.
She's just shy. She's your silent model.
I am the silent model.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I believe this is the first time I've used this shade by MAC, Rule. It's a really bright orange, and in the pan it's quite intimidating. But when you blend it out in your eyes, look how pretty that is. I'd zoom you in closer, but this is as close as I can physically get you. I almost brought up my living room table, and my husband was about ready to kill me because we were going to sit on the floor, but long story short, we're not sitting on the floor, clearly.
I am shy. I don't like to speak.
She's just learning English. You'll have to excuse her. If you notice that I'm looking a little bit more tan, it's because I did one light layer of Famous Dave's Self Tanner because my skin was getting a little bit too light for some of my foundations. I was getting a little too porcelain, and quite frankly, I thought I would just look sickly on camera. So I kind of like just a really light layer. It adds just a little bit of color to my skin, and now I can wear some of my favorite foundations I wore all summer. And Famous Dave's Self Tanner is, I'm not going to talk about it in my Best of Beauty, but it is my favorite self tanner ever. I've tried quite a few this year, and hands down, favorite self tanner.
My face is primed.
Okay, what foundation are you going to use?
I'm going to use Smashbox foundation. Maybe.
Maybe. She's just learning how to open foundations, too. This is her first time putting makeup on ever.
No, it is not. In front of a camera, yes.
Alright, then to deepen up my crease, she used one I don't have. What's it called? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Well, yeah, I can. What is it called? Anyways, I'm using Swiss Chocolate, which is kind of similar. And I'm just going to deepen up that orangey color. Which, wow, it looks really orange on camera. Ooh, this Swiss Chocolate's really pigmented. I got this at the CCO last year.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's like a warm reddish brown color. Oh, I love it.
Chelsea didn't get her camera likability from her mother.
Really?
I'm attempting to do my eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm going to do my eyebrows too, but I'm going to do them differently than I usually do them, which is kind of a silly thing to do, but I was going to only use my brow wizzes, and I usually use the Dip Brow Pomade, which is going to appear in my favorites because it's just the way I really perfected my brows. Okay, so now after all that goodness, I'm going to go in with MAC's Blue Brown Pigment, and I'm going to spray my brush here, and I'm going to apply that pigment all over my lid. She used one of the Color Pops, which, FYI, what am I doing? The Color Pops. Mom just ordered a bunch of Color Pops. What did you order? The matte shades?
Mostly matte and a couple of the frosty ones.
Yeah, she tried some of mine, and she really liked them, and I told her they were only $5, and she's like, what? So, if you haven't tried them, and you're hesitant, Mom started out with the mattes because she prefers matte, because, you know, she's got a little crepage going on, and, my eyelids are starting to get crepey already, but anyways, she went with the mattes because she doesn't like how the glitzier ones emphasize that, but she ordered a couple satin formulas, so she likes matte shadows. But the Color Pops are only $5, and you cannot go wrong. Look how pretty that is. The Color Pops are only $5, and so you can't really go wrong with, you know, even trying them out, so. Now I just kind of sloppily threw that on there, but I don't really care right now because I'm going to go in now with the ColourPop Partridge eyeshadow. And I believe this came in that limited edition Christmas Not a Box of Chocolate set. And it looks like this. It's kind of like a greenish, that's not a word, greenish gray color. And it's really pretty. And I'm going to pop that on top of the blue-brown pigment to make it a little bit more teal. And I'm going to just use that same brush that I used with the MAC Blue Brown Pigment because it's already kind of dirty and similar and whatnot. So I really am liking this. This is really pretty. Look at.
Oh yeah, it's gray. Yeah, it is grayish green.
So I'm just gonna slap that on there, and then I'm going to go back in and blend it out with the same brush that I used for the Swiss chocolate color. What's your least favorite part about applying makeup? What, like
my eyebrows, like I just did. They're hard.
Is that your least favorite? But
very hard.
That's the one step you cannot skip.
No.
Because it changes everything.
Hard to do them the same.
Well, most people's brows, nobody's are really symmetrical, like perfect, so that's why, because you have to like look in the mirror, stop, look in the mirror, stop, make sure it's all blended. What's your favorite part?
I'm
interviewing you now.
Blush, I guess.
Blush?
It's easy.
I love applying blush, and I love perfecting my face. There's a dog hair in here. Surprise there. I like perfecting my face because, well, right now I got a lot of breakouts, but I just like to see the transformation of how your skin can go from to like, wow, I look airbrushed, and who doesn't want to look airbrushed? Now I'm going to deepen up my outer V with the Doe Deer ColourPop shadow. And what brush do I want to use to do that? I'm going to use the Makeup Geek Outer V brush. And this Doe Deer color is like a dark purple. And I'm just going to kind of create like a V here. Now I'm just going to wet a little pencil brush here and take a little bit of MAC's Vanilla pigment, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight. Just because I don't have a really, well, I guess I could have used MAC Shroom, but I'm just going to take Vanilla just for a subtle highlight, I guess. No, I'm not going to line my upper waterline, or my upper lash line. I'm just going to line my lower lash line. I'm going to kind of mix a couple colors. I just want it to be really brown. I'm going to take Mally's Milk Chocolate and her Lucky Penny eyeliners. One's just a chocolate brown. And I'm really just going to line my lower lash line here and then smudge it out. I just threw on some false lashes just to finish off the look. I love false lashes. I've become totally obsessed. Okay, so I'm priming my face with the CoverFX mattifying primer because I'm going to be doing kind of a glowy foundation. And I like to mix a mattifying primer with a glowy foundation so that throughout the day, as I produce a little bit of oil, I don't get too oily. I just stay kind of luminous, you know. So, Mom is, what are you doing, purple eyeliner?
Yes, I am.
Purple eyeliner. I like purple. Purple is one of my favorite ways to accessorize my eyes with color, if you will. Besides warm colors, like, I'll give you guys a close-up when I'm done. Okay, YSL Touche Éclat. Going to apply that to my face with, I love this thing. I realize you cannot get this in the US. This is the QUO brand, Quo from Canada. Got it in my swap from Lisa, and I love it more than the Beauty Blender. I think it's because it's larger in size, it's pointed on either end, it's I don't know, I like the way it fits in my hand better, and so I suppose this one's probably like the Real Techniques one, which I have not tried. So I might have to try the Real Techniques one because it's kind of similar to this. In size anyways. I haven't felt the texture, but maybe it's the same. This is not as, it's not as squishy as the Beauty Blender. It's more dense. I just watched Candy Johnson's favorite things for 2014, and one of them was this foundation. And I bought this foundation in March, I believe, and I love it. And at the time, it was like, I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite foundation. Since then, I've tried quite a few more, but I still have to say, this is a beautiful foundation. It has a very glowy type finish. I'm putting on a second layer just because, well, I got a lot of zits and I want to cover them up. But the finish of this is just so beautiful. It's like glowy, it's not cakey, it's really light. It does have a very distinct smell, but it's nothing gross. It's kind of, I don't know, what would you say that smells like?
No, it's nice.
It's nice. It's like a,
I don't know what it's like.
I don't know, kind of like a luxurious fresh smell? I don't know. It's nice. I like it. One of my favorite foundation combinations, which I am going to be doing that video, I can't tell you when, sometime in January or February. I'm going to be doing a foundation combinations video. I have a few combinations that work for me. They're beautiful. I like to mix and play in my foundations because, you know, you get bored with just putting one on your face. Is putting the YSL foundation on and then putting the CoverFX cream foundation over it. Since I just self-tanned, I'm in the shade N25, but I was N20 before doing this. But I like to just put this kind of in the center of my face. It gives a little bit more coverage, covers up those zits. And just the finish of this cream foundation is also very dewy, very pretty, very skin-like. It's not going to be, I think it's made for drier skin, but see how it just glows. It's so pretty. I'm so sad they discontinued this, but my sweet friend Alex sent me this last year, and it's the CoverGirl and Olay corrector. If you can find it on eBay, just pick it up. It's really creamy. It's a yellow corrector, but it works absolutely fabulously if you have any sort of darkness. When I do a really smoky eye, like a lot of darkness like this, I like to make sure to brighten up my under eye area so I don't look like I got socked in the face. And this Olay, CoverGirl and Olay corrector is so nice. I don't know why they discontinued it. I'm not even sure if they replaced it with something else, but it really lightens and brightens. It's just a really nice product. So what's your ride or die mascara?
I like the Peter Thomas Roth mascara, which Chelsea has not really ever used.
No.
I like it. Now, I'm not using it right now because I'm out. I'm using Urban Decay. It's a little sample Chelsea just gave me. Urban Decay Perversion, I think is the name.
Yeah, a lot of people were liking that one. I didn't try it, obviously. I just gave it to her, but I don't know. Is it a wet formula? I don't like wet formulas because
it's working pretty good.
You like it?
It's got a really thick brush. I'm trying to be careful.
But did you use your Holy Grail first?
Oh yes, I have to use my Tarte primer. That's the best. And like I said, I like that other mascara.
Yeah, she loves that primer because
this is the greatest stuff.
Well, it makes it so you can see your lashes.
Yeah.
It gives them extra volume and length, so you don't have to use as much mascara. I like to prime my eyes too. If I'm not going to wear false lashes, I absolutely have to because I have very short lashes. And so using a primer just helps make them get up and give them extra length and volume. But yeah, and then that product too you love, don't you?
Is this a Maybelline product? I believe it is.
Yeah, it's the Maybelline.
Maybelline Discovery I use for the lower lash, yes. I've tried a lot of mascaras, and so many of them burn my eyes out.
Yeah, she has really sensitive eyes.
I have to be careful.
But you used to use Mary Kay for years, didn't you?
Mary Kay worked well too. Yes, I sold Mary Kay for 1 year. And I used it for many, many, many years. I am not really using any of it now.
Yeah.
Since Chelsea's got me into many different products.
I've turned her into a product junkie. But it's fun. I mean, if you just stick to the same things, you know, there might be something better out there. Now, sometimes you'll find something really good and you'll still think, oh, there might be something better out there, you know. And then you realize, well, I should just stick with what works. This is the Cover FX Bronzer in Sunset. I'm loving this bronzer. My favorite bronzer I'm out of, and that's the Laura Geller Balancing Bronze. I just love the color of it. It's just an awesome bronzer. But this one really rivals it because it has those kind of reddish undertones in it, which for me is what really mimics my natural tan, which is more of like red tones, not like orangey yellow tones. My very neutral skin, but I look best in, you know, those reddish undertone bronzers. So I'm just gonna bronze up my face with this sucker. Did you use bronzer?
I did, but I'm not.
I was gonna say it doesn't look like you
I'm
use
not
bronzer.
really
You need a little
knowing
right here.
how exactly to do the bronzer. You did better do the other side now.
I tell her, how many videos have you watched of mine and other people's and you still don't know how to do your bronzer?
You can do the other side. I did a little there already. Can't you see that I did?
No.
Oh.
You need some warmth. Look at yourself on camera. See, you need a little warmth to your skin.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the camera will show
she's
everything.
putting it in my hair,
yeah.
So I just washed my hair.
Warm up that hairline.
Yeah.
Oh, another trick I learned. If you got a big old forehead like me where it's like a half a mile long, bring your bronzer down further because then it gives the appearance of a shorter, you know. I got a big old forehead, so I like to bronze it up quite a bit. And down here too a little bit. Oh, I gotta do my brows before I forget. This is gonna be painful. You guys don't want to have to watch this. I'm gonna... Oh, look how corroded that is. Yuck. What is this? This is my medium ash. I need to use this up. This one I like to do to outline my brows. Oh, there we go. See, I'm going crazy. Because it's really
pretty.
It's really dark. What'd you use? Oh, yeah.
This is NYX, and the name of it is Chloe.
Yeah, I told her
which is my granddaughter.
Well, she was looking for a lipstick, and I told her she could take all my NYX ones, because then it'll make room for me, too. Put some of my new ones in there. Do you like it?
It's really moisturizing, too.
Yeah, take them all.
Pretty. Look at this color.
No, the one I really like is called Doll.
What's there?
Fig is really pretty, too.
I use Chloe.
Why don't you swatch them bad boys so they can see what colors I got that I'm no longer going to own.
It's really moisturizing. I need a lot of moisture at my later years here.
How old are you?
I'll let them guess that.
Well,
That should be interesting.
there's your quiz for the day. How old is my mom?
How old is
Whoever
Chelsea's
gets
mom?
it right wins a high five through the camera.
Yeah. Oh, it's a really pretty color by NYX. I am liking that.
Well, you
Very
can take
pretty.
it.
Oof.
See, I told you I was going to go do my brows differently. Look how big I just got them suckers.
Well, I have to comb my hair a little bit here. This is what I do when I'm at home, but I am really not used to putting makeup on to a camera.
But it's not to a camera. It's to all of our lovely friends.
Well, yes, but
Near and far.
I'm much shyer than my daughter.
I'm a little shy.
Not really.
I was supposed to use this to fill in my brows. That's why they look like this. I forgot. Medium ash was what I normally use to outline, and then I fill them in with chocolate. Now I just made them all dark. Oh well. We're not going to a brow fashion contest today. Are you done?
I am done.
Oh, I'm almost done. I just got to put on Did you put highlighter on?
Well, my blush kind of has a highlight in it. Can't you see it? I see it.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to put on my blush. I'm going to use Modern Mandarin from MAC. It's this one right here. Really bright, pretty orange color. And see, I got all my stuff set out for my Best in Beauty, so I'm not using any of my favorites, except for, I'll make you guess one thing I use that's in my favorites. Where's my blush? I'm just going to use this. Multitask brush from Real Techniques. Why don't you swatch those lipsticks? And you can see how they look, and if you want them, and then you can show our lovely friends.
Well, let's see.
The colors I had.
Ooh, that's kind of pretty.
What one is that?
This one is Fig.
Yes, I love that one.
Oops. See, now I'm not familiar with
Here's the lipstick.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's picking it up exactly, but it's more of a corally pink. Chloe, which I have on, so I won't swatch it. So you can see it.
I love this blush.
And I have hot pink. I really like different colors of pink. Oops, I don't think I swatched that one very well. I think I just took a
giant chunk out of it.
Oh, you can tell I don't do this stuff. Oops, I can't get it right.
Why are you going like this?
Because I'm trying to see where I am.
Oh my gosh.
Then this will give people something to laugh about.
I guess.
This one's dull, and I'll try not to take a chunk out of the lipstick. Again.
What are you doing?
I don't know if they can see that very good. I'm allowing them
Those are pretty colors.
to laugh out loud now because I either speak,
She's loosening it up in the last 30 seconds of this video.
I'm done.
I hope you're still sticking around. If you haven't already, you got lipstick on your teeth. You better take that off.
It's off. Louisiana is the other one.
Oh my word.
It's very pretty.
Are you going to take care of that chunk?
Not really.
Okay, I'm going to use the Buxom All Natural Lip Foundation Pencil. Because I forgot I had this.
Oh.
I organized my glosses and I gave her a bunch.
Yes, you did.
I actually gave her a bunch of makeup. I mean, if it's just sitting around here, I might as well give it to my mom, right? And then I'm going to line my lips with the Estee Lauder Double Wear lip pencil in nude, which I really am digging this. And my lipstick I chose is Blankety by MAC. I love Blankety. This is my first ever MAC lipstick I bought. No, that's not true. First ever nude MAC lipstick. It's kind of like a pinky peachy neutrally nude. Alright, let me just fix my hair. Here's my finished look. How's your finished look? Maybe we should zoom in. So this is the finished look. This is what my eye look is. I will list Allison's channel below so you can check her out. She's much more talented than I. She's beautiful. I love and watch all of her tutorials. Mom's finished look. And then this is my mom and dad's dog, Glory. Well, she used to technically be my dog too. I was the one who carried her home when we picked her up. So say hi, Glory. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye. Are you gonna say bye?
Goodbye.